Morning again. It's 10:15. I'm just leaving Uckcliffe Wood Crematorium. Do you know something? I think some people come out in the morning and look for where I am to wind me up. I'm sure they do. So I'm on service. My lads had left and I decided to go round back to have oh god, nearly thought I forgot it then, my e-fag. Because you can't have it in building at Uckcliffe Wood, obviously. It's owned by Sheffield Council and I wouldn't want to break any laws on smoking my e-fag in their premises. So I went and stood outside while service were on. There's a bloke there, and I will mention him. I says I was going to give him a shout out. There's a guy there with a dog. I mean, I've got a dog. I love dogs. I prefer dogs to people, to be truthful with you. But why on earth did he take them in cemetery to walk them, which is fine. That I don't mind. But why let them shit on path and then carry on walking? This guy, blatantly clear, walking up road, and dog had stopped and he just carried on walking, and it was crouched down having a crap, this little Jack Russell. I mean, he didn't even attempt to turn round, he was just whistling it. So I basically went across and says, "Nanny mate, I forgot something. I ain't got a bag." I says, "It don't matter, I'll get you a bag from in here. I ain't got time, I've got somewhere to go." So I've took my phone out and held my phone up. I weren't filming him, but I says, "No problem, I'll mention it on YouTube and, you know, show it on there that I don't want to pick the dog shit up." Anyway, I had to go back inside and get him a bag, and he did pick it up, so he should. It's his dog, it's his shit. So he might go on Facebook today and say he called me a cunt. Well, I did. If you want to know, I did. I admit it. For anybody who lets the dog shit in a cemetery and don't want to clean it up, they are cunts. It's quite simple. Don't mind admitting it. Yes, that's from a funeral director, and I know a lot of funeral directors would say, "You shouldn't be saying that. That's wrong." I wouldn't have to say that if certain people didn't let the dogs crap in a cemetery. For God's sake, this is... society's gone crackers. The lack of respect and everything is just dwindling. This world is unrecognisable from when I was a child. But for God's sake, a cemetery, to walk a dog in a cemetery and to just let it crap where it wants to. It weren't even in grass, it was on the edge of the road, where a roundabout is, if anybody knows. I can see I did that with my hand then, like drew a roundabout. Now normally I wouldn't know that you'd seen that, but I've got that little like camera thing on top. It's not a camera, it's a monitor, what Cheryl bought me for Christmas. And I thought what I'll do is I'll put a blog on way back from crematorium. A nice one, because knows I've moaned about cyclists on way here, Anna. I'm thinking it's on silent. Coroners, they can wait. If coroner's officers are waiting, looking at this, John, I were only kidding, you can't wait, but it'll divert to office if it's important. Sorry about that. I can't interrupt my YouTube just for coroner, although coroner is God. We all know that in fuel industry. What the coroner says goes. So, as I've told you before, so I'm heading back now. I've got an arrangement 11 o'clock to go on, so I've got to go and get changed and then suited and booted and out, and then I've got another funeral at Uckcliffe Wood at 1:45 that I will be conducting. That funeral were a hearse only, so I just go up in my own car. I know some funeral directors make an added charge for another vehicle, like they charge for using another vehicle to ferry people about. We don't. I just take my own car and meet them there. So that's it. I'm sorry I put this back on and I'm like ranting again about dog shit, but for God's sake, just have a bit of respect. It's a cemetery. People are going in there to, just... You shouldn't need to tell people what a cemetery's for, should you? You just shouldn't. I'm going past Jamie Knight's place. Oh, Jamie is a lovely guy. Right nice kid, he really is. And he's got a new place up here at Med.